Hi everyone, it's Uska, the crafty penguin. Welcome to another video. I thought I can manage regular videos every Thursday, and here I am on Friday. And after a week where my brain just decided to show me how fried it is, basically. But we can talk about that somewhere where it's warmer and comfier. So let's head inside. Hi. So we're back home, comfy, with the cat in my lap, which you can't see. I'll try to move the camera a bit. See? Gato! Yeah, but she doesn't really like to be on camera. Anyways, I have some cold tea because I didn't manage to make myself a new one. And I will tell you a bit about the week I had. This is just basically a life update. There will be also a craftsy update in this video. I will show you what I've done. There is not much actually, but I also have an important question for you, or a thing that you might help me decide actually. So we'll get to that, but first, this week, wow, it's been crazy. Or it was not actually crazy, it was just life happening, and I don't know where I left my brain, because one day I forgot about the activities that my kids were supposed to be at, and one of those couldn't be saved because it was too late, and the other was, well, we managed. But our younger basically left for his swimming lesson in dirty, wet clothes from the playground, because I just took them to the playground and forgot they are supposed to be somewhere. So, yeah. And then yesterday I was supposed to be at a work meeting for the libraries and all of that. And it was in a different part of the city than our offices are, and in this building which has, you know, multiple meeting rooms and all of that. And I went there, I was on time, everything was smooth and all, and then I met a person there who said there is supposed to be a whole another meeting there. And when I asked at the reception desk, they told me that the meeting was the day before. So I was there on the wrong day. And I missed it. So it was not that important. It really doesn't matter that I wasn't there, but I felt so stupid. Or I don't even think it was like stupid. It was like, how am I this disorganized, you know, and how did this happen that I just completely missed it? So yeah, it's been over a month that I'm working half time at work, and I'm tired, and it's cold and dark outside, and everything just falls on me. And I don't mean I'm being, you know, depressed or anything, but I'm just, my brain and my mind is occupied with so many different individual pieces of stuff that needs to be, you know, taken care of or attended to, or that I just want to enjoy. You know, I am reading stuff and I'm crafting and I'm watching videos and I want to do this and that and all of that. and maybe I'm just, you know, making myself too busy or something, and then these sort of important things just fall by the side. So yeah, it's been weird. It's been weird, but yeah, so that's what's happening. Also, one thing that you might have noticed in the last video, and maybe even the one before, I'm not really sure, but you might be noticing it right now. Shorter hair. Got a haircut, got a lot of it cut off, and it's weird to have it this short. And I know it doesn't seem short, but for me, wow, it is. And I had the hair, you know, down to my waist and all of that, with the blue ones. But the bleached ones, the blue ones, got so fried that they started just breaking off. And the other ones were also exhausted, sort of. So I got recommended this hairdresser who just first was kind of scared by the state of my hair, because there is also all that stuff that I did with the hair dyes from the drugstore and all of that. And then I took some time to decide what to do with it, and then I said, okay, we are gonna just cut the dead part off. I mean, I know the whole of the hair is dead, but you know, the ugly part. So that's cut off now, and we'll see how it grows out from now. And I still want some colorful stuff in the hair, so after it recovers a bit, we might do some more colorful stuff there. And I also looked into some of those artificial, you know, add-ons into your hair, which can be also colorful, and I'm quite excited about that possibility. But I need to try if it is something which would be for me, if it would be comfortable. Some people say it gets itchy in the hair and all of that, so we'll see about that. The kitty is purring. It's amazing. She keeps me warm and she keeps herself warm. Yeah, anyways. That's the life stuff, I guess. I don't know if there is more that I want to share. I have this huge list of stuff that I want to do, which might be part of the problem that I described. But I need to, you know, get stuff to other people. I have stuff to collect from other people. I'm keeping these, you know, piles of conversations and all of that. So yeah, and I have plans. I have plans for stuff to happen and ideas for, you know, activities and crafty stuff and all of that. So there's a lot. I should probably do one of those, you know, write everything down, brain dump kind of things. And I sort of do that every week in my planner to, you know, sort the to-do stuff which is suitable for that week. But I've sort of fallen off that in the last 2 weeks. And goodbye, kitty? Or no? Repositioning. I sort of stopped doing that the week before this one, so maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I sort of didn't keep with all of those to-dos and then it just fell apart. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I just need to probably brain dump everything, write it down, and then sort it and decide what the priorities are. The problem is I want to do everything at the same time. You know, I just want to do all of it, want to do it all now, and sort of through that get rid of it and clear mind and my brain in that way. But that doesn't work, you know? All of these things that are floating around there need time and need effort and need, you know, other circumstances to work. So I'm kind of stuck with this because I am just telling myself I'm gonna that or it's gonna get better or anything after I finish all of this. But that's not how it works, right? So there is always more, there's always more things to do, more things to see, more things to read, and so yeah, there is no after this pile of stuff because there's another pile of stuff over there as well. So at least that is how it works for me. So maybe it's different for all of you, but I think there are people like me who have the same problem. So yeah. And every time people tell me just keep it one step at a time, just keep it slow, do the stuff as you need to do it, take breaks, take a rest, you need to rest, you need to sleep, you're stressed out, your brain is doing these things because it is stressed. And I'm like, yeah, I know, yeah, but I'm not able to stop this perpetual, you know, machine going forward and thinking in 10 different, you know, channels at the same time. I'm not sure I'm describing this well, but it's like there is this browser with, you know, 40 tabs opened. 3 of them are playing music and you don't know which ones they are. And all of them need your attention. That's the problem. I in my browser I have all of those tabs open, but I'm always looking at only one of them and maybe have a communication channel at the side. But in there, it's like all of these tabs need to get attention at the same time. So that might be the problem. And yes, I don't have any diagnosis, but there might be some kind of attention deficiency specific stuff. I'm not gonna go into that, but some signs of some kind of ADD or something are there. So yeah. For the craftsy stuff, I see that I'm rambling. Let's see the craftsy stuff. The blue cardigan, the wrap cardigan, no movement on that. I didn't unpack that. It's still in my backpack. It's getting cold outside at the playgrounds and I don't want to have my hands out crocheting when it's that cold and it's gonna get worse. So maybe I should take that cardigan out because I'm just, I'm not paying attention to that right now. What I've done a bit on is the long cat, but she's not that long yet. She's about the size of a normal loaf cat. So here she is. And she's not stuffed. She's gonna get stuffed, of course, but she has a nose now. It's out of that glow-in-the-dark yarn. I am supposed to make an embroidered, you know, like a zigzag on her back with the glow-in-the-dark yarn. And I don't have that much of it, but I think it's gonna be enough. I still have a glow-in-the-dark, which is blue, but that wouldn't work as well with the dark brown here. But yeah, this is the long cat for now. She has like, there's supposed to be 10 rows here for the regular loaf cat, and she has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 or 16 rows. So she's already a bit bigger than a normal loaf cat, but she's gonna get even longer, so that's fun. And then the other thing that I was working on, there are just two of them right now, is the sort of scraps, natural colors, you know, cardigan for my mom, which I tried on her as it was last time, and I've seen that I can, you know, continue. Then we tried it when I thought we are getting to the other shoulder, and that was alright, and I started the other front piece basically. So this is how it looks right now. It can't fit into the frame. So that's the back. Whoop, that's the back. That's the front, and it's curling sort of. The problem is I made the other front part the same amount of stitches as the other one, and for now it looks like it's shorter. See? Can you see that? See? This is the other front part, and it's a bit shorter, but it can stretch to the same length, and I think it might be just the weight of the yarn. So I'll continue with this and hope that it stretches a bit. It's not stiff anywhere. I didn't, you know, change the tension or anything, so I think it's really just the weight of the material, and if there is a few centimeters, you know, difference in the end, I think I'm able to block it out a bit, even though it's all, you know, acrylics, but it should be able to stretch and block a bit. So I'm in the middle of a row of such a pattern. If it's gonna focus, no, it's not gonna. It wants to see my face. Anyways, yeah. So that's what we are doing over here. I really like the effect of the back. It's really, it's a crazy thing. But I think it's gonna look nice, and Mom is really happy with it. She's seen it and she says it's exactly what she imagined, so I think we are okay with this. She really liked the ridges part over here, so I'll make more of the ridges, and I have some patterns opened on in those tabs on my browser, so that I can, you know, take inspiration from that. But I think I will repeat a bit of this on the other side, or on these sides. We all need to make, you know, side panels, we all need to make sleeves, and maybe add a bit in the front for it to close really, but because for now it just goes straight down from the shoulders, and Mom wants it to be able to close, you know, with buttons or something. So we'll need to add, I don't know, a few centimeters in the front on each side. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna do that, but it's possible. There's no issue with that. We can make some decreases there to make it, you know, a V-neck or something. So we'll see about that. So there's a bit of a progress on that. And yeah, that's about it. I'm pretty happy with that, but there comes the decision point, and for that I need to bring something here. Wait a second. Here we go. Now you have already seen both of those in the stash videos, and yeah, mostly in the stash videos, I guess. But this is Yarn Art Flowers yarn cake, color 264, and this is a Walnut Heb Floxy, and is there a number for it? Yeah, 9910. So these two, and I basically need help deciding which one to use for a Kalinda shawl, I believe it's called. It's a triangular shawl with these waves, kinda, made out of, you know, single crochet, half double crochet, double, triple, I believe, and then going back down. And the other row is this ridge making, you know, back loop or something going back. So it makes these waves and it has a structure, and the whole shawl is done in this one pattern. And I think it would be a nice, not really mindless, but easy project for me. And I have this plan of making it, you know, for several months already. I considered making it in summer, but it was just this, you know, vague plan. And now I felt the switch going on, which was like, I'm itching to make this shawl. I want it done. So this is probably the time for another triangular shawl project, and I know it will probably just keep me occupied and I won't touch other stuff. But I also have a commission to make, and I need to order yarn for that again. So there will be new yarn coming, and I need to do that thing as well. The long cat is also a commission. Technically, the cardigan for mom is also a commission. So I'm itching to do this, and I will start it, but I'll try to intersperse it with the other stuff and finish that first, because I have this feeling, you know, when working on a commission, that that's the thing I need to finish first. So I'll try to do that, but I want to decide on the calendar, even if I'm not, you know, starting it right now. So hot pink or purple and light blue and white in it. It's interesting. I don't have a shawl with white in it, I believe. So yeah, for now I started now, as it is getting colder, using my 3 completed triangular shawls that I have. And yeah, I have one more actually, and I'll show you a bit of that in some future videos, how the shawls look and all of that. But I think I can, you know, rotate them with one more. So help me decide. Let me know. Let me know which one is better. So, whee, here they are. I like them both a lot. And this one looks like more like my colors, you know, but this one is so soft and it feels like, yeah, this feels nice. I originally wanted to make the shawl out of this, but then I'm still considering this one. Yeah, so that's that. And I believe that's it. Before the new yarns are ordered and they come and I start that commission, I'll show you that thing when it happens. Also, I have another one technically, but we haven't even decided on the pattern yet, so we'll see about that one. And I have an idea for a Christmas surprise, possibly, but that's quite a bit in the future. It's October, I know, it's just something like, what, 2 months and a bit, right? Yeah, it's too close. It's too close. I don't want to admit it, that the Christmas are that close. But yeah, that's how it is. I also have a plan for some videos for the Christmas season, so we'll see how that turns out. I would like to show you a bit of my older crochet works in there. So if you're interested, let me know. If, you know, knowing stuff about my older crochet stuff that I made before I started the channel would be something that would interest you. It would be nice to know if that is something that I should film. So yeah, those are the crafty projects, those are the plans, and I believe that's it. I think you actually managed to make me feel better today with the filming, and I was just grumpy in the morning, and now I feel pretty nice. I also feel warmer, so that's good, although my hands are still cold. Anyways, I'm gonna go make myself a new cup of tea, and for now, have a great time, enjoy crafting, enjoy creating, and enjoy the colors. Goodbye.